At a certain stage in life, a man is no longer chasing experiences. He has already lived them. Maybe you're in your 40s, 50s, or even older. You've been through success, failure, relationships, and solitude. And through all of it, you've built something important: experience and awareness. Then, unexpectedly, a younger woman enters your life. She brings energy, curiosity, lightness, and when she gives you attention, real attention, something inside you responds. It feels refreshing. It feels different, almost like life is giving you a second spark. But this is exactly where many men begin to lose balance, because attraction, if not handled with awareness, can slowly shift a man away from his strength. Instead of staying grounded in who they are, they begin adjusting themselves. They try to match her world. They start acting differently, and without realizing it, they begin to lose their natural presence. And the moment you lose your presence, you also lose how you are perceived. She no longer sees a grounded man. She sees someone trying to impress, and attraction begins to fade quietly without explanation. So let's talk about what actually goes wrong and what you must avoid. First mistake, trying to become her age. Many older men make this error without even noticing it. They start changing their behavior, their interests, even their style, trying to fit into a younger mindset. But the truth is simple. You don't become more attractive by becoming someone you're not. When you abandon your natural identity, you lose depth. And depth is exactly what creates attraction in the first place. Your strength is not in imitation, it is in experience. You've lived longer, seen more, understood more. That gives you calmness and emotional control that younger people are still developing. And that difference is your advantage, not your weakness. When you stay authentic, you stand out naturally. Second mistake, becoming her emotional space. This one happens very quietly. She starts opening up, sharing problems, talking about emotions, life struggles, and you listen, you support, you care. At first, it feels like connection, but slowly a shift happens. She starts coming to you mainly when she is emotionally low. You become her comfort zone, her outlet. And while support is good, losing boundaries is not, because there is a difference between being present and becoming emotionally consumed. A strong man listens without losing himself. He understands without absorbing chaos. He stays steady, and that emotional stability is what creates respect, not dependency. When you become her emotional escape, attraction weakens, even if the connection feels deep. Third mistake, seeking validation. This is where many men unknowingly give away their power. They start checking responses, waiting for messages, overthinking conversations. Slowly, they begin adjusting themselves just to keep her attention. And without realizing it, they shift from leading to pleasing. The moment you start seeking approval, you lose your center. A grounded man does not chase validation. He already has internal value. If she replies late, he stays focused. If she pulls away, he doesn't panic. He continues living his life. And that independence is what keeps attraction alive because it shows self-respect. Fourth mistake, trying too hard to impress, over-effort destroys natural presence. When you try to say the perfect thing, when you force humor, when you act in a way just to be liked, you lose authenticity. And without authenticity, there is no real attraction. A strong man does not perform. He leads quietly. He speaks with clarity. He moves with intention. He doesn't over-explain himself. Leadership is calm, not loud. And when you lead naturally, she feels something important, emotional safety. But when you try to impress, she feels pressure. And pressure never creates attraction. Fifth mistake, building imagination too early. This is the most silent trap. You meet someone, and your mind immediately starts building stories. You imagine outcomes. You project a future. You attach meaning before reality confirms anything. And slowly, you stop seeing things as they are. You begin reacting to imagination instead of truth. That's where disappointment begins, because you were never connected to the real situation, only your idea of it. Stay present. Observe behavior, not potential. Let reality develop at its own pace. At the end of everything, attraction is not about age, appearance, or effort. It is about presence. A man who stays grounded, who remains self-aware, who does not lose himself in emotion, naturally commands respect, because real strength is never loud. It is calm, it is steady, it is controlled. And when a man understands that, he doesn't chase anything. Life responds to him differently. Subscribe. Call to action. If this message gave you clarity, subscribe to the channel. More content like this is coming, focused on mindset.